Implementation of the Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower Project in 2024, a comprehensive report. Overview. The Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower Project approved by the Chinese government in December 2024 marks a significant advancement in China's renewable energy strategy. Set to begin implementation in 2024, this ambitious initiative aims to construct a 10-gigawatt GW dam in the Xizang Autonomous Region with a projected budget of $3.1 billion. The project is designed to harness the hydropower potential of the Yarlung Zangbo River while focusing on ecological sustainability and energy transition. Project phases. The implementation of the project will unfold in 5 critical phases. 1. Pre-construction and planning. Timeline: January 2024 to June 2024. Activities: finalizing engineering plans, conducting environmental impact assessments, and securing permits. This phase includes rigorous geological studies to ensure the site safety, especially due to the region's seismic activity. 2. Dam construction. Timeline: July 2024 to December 2026. Activities: this phase involves the physical construction of the dam, including earthworks, concrete pouring, and installation of foundational structures. Advanced engineering techniques will be employed to enhance structural integrity and resilience against seismic events. 3. Turbine installation. Timeline: January 2027 to December 2027. Activities: upon completion of the dam structure, focus will shift to the installation of turbines and generators. This phase requires precision engineering to ensure optimal energy conversion from hydropower. 4. Environmental monitoring system implementation. Timeline: January 2028 to June 2028. Activities: establishing robust environmental monitoring systems to assess the impact of the project on local biodiversity and ecosystems. This will include water quality monitoring, wildlife preservation efforts, and compliance with environmental regulations. 5. Project commissioning and operation. Timeline: July 2028 to December 2028. Activities: the final phase involves testing and commissioning the dam and its associated systems, followed by the commencement of power generation. Continuous monitoring and maintenance protocols will be established to ensure long-term sustainability and safety. Economic implications. The Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower Project is expected to generate significant economic benefits, including job creation. The project is anticipated to create thousands of jobs in construction, engineering, and maintenance, stimulating local economies in the Xizang Autonomous Region. Infrastructure development. Investments in transportation, electricity, and water management infrastructure will enhance regional connectivity and support local industries. Investment attraction. The project will draw investments into the renewable energy sector, promoting green industrialization and technological innovation in the region. Environmental considerations. Recognizing the ecological sensitivity of the Yarlung Zangbo River region, the project incorporates comprehensive environmental monitoring initiatives, including biodiversity conservation. Strategies will be developed to protect local wildlife and habitats during and after construction. Water quality monitoring. Systems will be established to regularly assess the water quality of the Yarlung Zangbo River and its tributaries, ensuring that aquatic ecosystems remain healthy. Seismic risk management. Given the region's tectonic activity, advanced engineering solutions and safety protocols will be implemented to mitigate risks associated with earthquakes and potential structural failures. Addressing concerns. The project has faced scrutiny from environmentalists and neighboring countries regarding its potential ecological impacts and risks associated with seismic activity. Key concerns include seismic risks. The Yarlung Zangbo River is situated in a seismically active zone, prompting rigorous evaluations of geological stability and construction safety. The Chinese government has committed to employing state-of-the-art engineering practices to ensure the dam's resilience. Geopolitical tensions. Neighboring countries, particularly India and Bangladesh, have expressed apprehensions regarding water resource management and ecological consequences downstream. Diplomatic efforts will be essential to address these concerns and ensure cooperative management of shared water resources. Conclusion. The Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower Project represents a pivotal step in China's transition to renewable energy. By harnessing the river's hydropower potential, the project aims to contribute to national carbon neutrality goals while fostering local economic development and ecological sustainability. The careful planning, construction, and operational phases will be crucial in ensuring that this ambitious initiative benefits both the environment and the communities it serves. As the project moves forward, continuous monitoring and adaptive management strategies will be necessary to balance development with ecological preservation, setting a precedent for future large-scale infrastructure projects in sensitive environmental contexts. The implementation of the Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower Project in 2024 raises several critical points that may appear counterintuitive when evaluating the various facets surrounding this ambitious initiative. Here are some of the notable counterintuitive aspects based on the content provided. 1. Massive investment versus environmental concerns. On the surface, a $3.1 billion budget for a hydropower project might be seen as a purely economic endeavor aimed at renewable energy generation. However, the project is situated in a sensitive ecological zone, which raises questions about the viability of such investment in the context of environmental sustainability. The emphasis on ecological monitoring systems suggests that there is an acknowledgement of potential environmental degradation, which contrasts with the general perception of hydropower being a clean energy source. This duality highlights the tension between pursuing large-scale renewable energy projects and ensuring ecological preservation. 2. Job creation versus geopolitical tensions. The project is expected to stimulate local economies and create jobs, particularly in the Xizang Autonomous Region. However, this economic benefit comes at a potential geopolitical cost, as the project has raised concerns among neighboring countries like India and Bangladesh regarding water resource management. While the project aims to improve living conditions locally, it simultaneously risks igniting tensions over water rights and environmental impacts downstream. This juxtaposition suggests that while local economic stimulation is a clear benefit, it could inadvertently exacerbate international relations issues. 3. Scientific evaluation versus seismic risks. The Chinese government emphasizes that the decision to proceed with the project was made after rigorous scientific evaluations to mitigate risks. This claim appears optimistic considering the recent earthquake activity in the region, including a 6.8 magnitude quake shortly after the project announcement. Experts point out that constructing a massive dam in a seismically active area poses serious risks, including potential structural failures. This raises a counterintuitive point. The reliance on scientific assessments may provide a false sense of security, undermining the legitimacy of those assessments given the geological realities. For ecological protection versus infrastructure development, the project purports to prioritize ecological protection while simultaneously developing infrastructure to support hydropower generation. This raises the question of whether true ecological preservation is possible when significant infrastructure such as dams and tunnels is being constructed. The idea that one can build a large-scale hydropower project and still maintain local biodiversity is counterintuitive, as infrastructure development often leads to habitat disruption and ecological imbalance. 5. The energy transition goals versus economic slowdown. The push for a comprehensive energy transition to renewables, including the Yarlung Zangbo project, is positioned as a crucial step toward achieving China's carbon neutrality goals. However, there are concerns about whether the Chinese government can sustain such ambitious investments amid an economic slowdown. This situation presents a counterintuitive dilemma. While the government is promoting green energy as a future priority, economic pressures may limit the resources available for such projects, potentially leading to a conflict between stated goals and practical capabilities. 6. Global leadership in renewables versus historical criticism. While China is positioning itself as a global leader in renewable energy through projects like the Yarlung Zangbo Dam, its historical actions regarding other transboundary rivers such as those in the Mekong region have drawn significant criticism for causing ecological harm and disregarding the interests of neighboring countries. This presents a counterintuitive narrative. The ambition of leading in renewable energy is shadowed by a legacy of contentious water management practices, suggesting that leadership and sustainability may be undermined by a lack of cooperative governance in shared water resources. 7. Technological advancement versus natural challenges. The project is touted as a beacon of technological advancement, with sophisticated environmental monitoring systems being implemented. However, the natural challenges posed by geological conditions such as the risk of landslides and glacial lake outburst floods present a stark contrast to this narrative of advancement. This situation highlights the counterintuitive reality that even the most advanced technologies may struggle to contend with the unpredictable forces of nature in sensitive environments. These counterintuitive aspects underscore the complexity of the Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower project, revealing a landscape where economic aspirations, environmental concerns, geopolitical dynamics, and technological challenges coexist, often in tension with one another. The Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower project is poised to be a landmark initiative in China's energy transition strategy, yet there are critical aspects of the project that may be overlooked by many observers. Here we highlight these significant points and explain their importance. 1. Geological and seismic risks. One of the most significant yet frequently overlooked aspects of the Yarlung Zangbo project is its geological context. The region is located in a seismically active zone near tectonic fault lines. Recent seismic events, including a notable earthquake that occurred shortly after the project's announcement, underscore the risks involved in constructing such a large dam in an area prone to geological instability. Significance. Risk to infrastructure. The potential for earthquakes threatens the structural integrity of the dam, which could lead to catastrophic failures, flooding, and loss of life not just in China but also in neighboring countries downstream such as India and Bangladesh. Public perception and policy. Ignoring these geological challenges may lead to public backlash or international criticism as neighboring countries express concerns about water resource management and ecological impacts. This could result in strained diplomatic relations and hinder future cooperative efforts in transboundary water governance. 2. Environmental monitoring systems. While many reports mention the implementation of environmental monitoring systems, the depth and specifics of these initiatives are often glossed over. Comprehensive monitoring is essential for safeguarding local biodiversity and ecosystems affected by the construction and operation of the dam. Significance. Ecological balance. Effective monitoring systems can help mitigate negative impacts on local wildlife and habitats, which is crucial in maintaining ecological balance. This is particularly important in sensitive regions like Tibet, where unique ecosystems could be disrupted. Compliance with sustainability goals. The success of the project in aligning with China's carbon neutrality goals hinges on its ability to operate sustainably. Rigorous environmental monitoring can provide transparency and accountability, ensuring that the project does not compromise ecological integrity. 3. Economic implications beyond job creation. While job creation and infrastructure development are often highlighted, the broader economic implications of the Yarlung Zangbo project are frequently understated. The project is expected to influence regional economic dynamics significantly, affecting not just local communities but also the national economy. Significance. Regional economic integration. By fostering economic growth in Tibet, the project may enhance connectivity between Xizang and other regions in China, potentially leading to a more integrated economy. This could facilitate trade and investment opportunities across borders. Long-term economic resilience. The development of renewable energy infrastructure can help diversify the economy in the long run, reducing reliance on traditional fossil fuels and contributing to energy security for the region. This resilience is critical, especially in the face of global energy transitions. 4. Geopolitical considerations. Reports often mention geopolitical tensions but may overlook the intricacies of these dynamics. The construction of the dam on a river that flows into India and Bangladesh raises complex geopolitical issues related to water rights, resource management, and regional stability. Significance. Regional stability. The project could exacerbate tensions with neighboring countries if not managed transparently. The apprehensions of India and Bangladesh regarding downstream water management must be addressed through diplomatic channels to foster cooperation rather than conflict. Strategic resource management. Effective management of shared resources is essential for long-term peace and stability in the region. This project may set a precedent for future transboundary water resource management, highlighting the need for treaties and agreements that respect the rights of all countries involved. 5. Technological challenges. The technological requirements of constructing a dam in such a challenging environment are often downplayed. The engineering challenges include managing glacial meltwater, ensuring structural integrity in a fault zone, and developing efficient energy generation systems. Significance. Engineering innovations. The project may catalyze innovations in dam engineering and environmental management that could be applied globally. Overcoming these challenges could lead to advancements that mitigate risks associated with similar projects worldwide. Sustainability in engineering. The focus on sustainable practices within the engineering of the dam itself can serve as a model for future infrastructure projects, emphasizing the importance of integrating ecological considerations into large-scale engineering endeavors. Conclusion. The Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower Project is a multifaceted initiative that presents a range of opportunities and challenges. Understanding the critical phases of geological risks, environmental monitoring, economic implications, geopolitical dynamics, and technological challenges is essential for evaluating the project's overall impact. As China strives to achieve its energy transition goals, the lessons learned from this project could resonate beyond its borders, influencing global practices in sustainable development and resource management. By highlighting these often overlooked aspects, stakeholders can better navigate the complexities of such large-scale infrastructure projects and their implications for both local communities and international relations. 1. Strategic energy transition and national goals. The Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower Project represents a significant step in China's strategy to transition towards renewable energy sources, aiming to achieve peak carbon emissions by 2030 and carbon neutrality by 2060. This project is designed to harness the hydropower potential of one of China's largest rivers, thereby contributing to the national energy security and reducing reliance on fossil fuels. The integration of solar and wind energy with hydropower underscores China's commitment to creating a diversified energy mix. The anticipated output of 10 gigawatts GW will play a pivotal role in addressing the country's growing energy demands while aligning with its environmental targets. 2. Economic and infrastructure development. The project is poised to stimulate local economies by creating jobs and enhancing infrastructure, particularly in the Xizang Autonomous Region. It is expected to boost local industries such as engineering, logistics, and trade services, which will further improve the living conditions for residents. The development will strengthen critical infrastructure related to electricity and water management, potentially leading to improved economic conditions and fostering greater regional development. This aspect of the project highlights the dual benefits of energy production and economic growth, showcasing a model where environmental and economic objectives can be achieved concurrently. 3. Geological challenges and safety measures. Given the project's location near tectonic fault lines, the geological stability and safety of the dam have emerged as critical concerns. Comprehensive geological studies have been conducted emphasizing the need for rigorous safety measures to mitigate risks associated with earthquakes, landslides, and glacial lake outburst floods. The recent seismic activity in the region, including a significant earthquake shortly after the project's announcement, has raised alarms about potential structural integrity issues. The implementation of advanced monitoring and safety protocols is essential to ensure the dam's resilience against natural disasters, which poses a considerable engineering challenge. 4. Environmental monitoring and ecological considerations. The project places a substantial emphasis on environmental monitoring to mitigate its ecological impact. The local biodiversity and ecosystems will be carefully monitored to ensure that the project aligns with ecological preservation efforts. By addressing environmental concerns proactively, the project aims to achieve a balance between developmental aspirations and ecological sustainability. This focus on rigorous environmental assessments and monitoring systems is crucial not only for protecting local ecosystems but also for maintaining international relations, especially with neighboring countries like India and Bangladesh that are concerned about potential downstream impacts on water resources. These 4 points collectively outline the multifaceted implications of the Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower project, encompassing strategic energy objectives, economic development, engineering challenges, and ecological preservation. Each aspect warrants in-depth analysis and discussion to understand the broader implications of such a large-scale infrastructure project within a sensitive ecological and geopolitical landscape. 1. Three Gorges Dam, China. The Three Gorges Dam, located on the Yangtze River in Hubei Province, is one of the most infamous large-scale hydropower projects globally. Completed in 2012, it has a total installed capacity of 22.5 gigawatts, making it the world's largest hydroelectric power station in terms of installed capacity. The project aimed to control flooding, generate electricity, and improve river navigation. However, it has faced significant criticism for its environmental impact, including displacement of over 1 million residents, changes to local ecosystems, and potential seismic risks due to the massive water reservoir created. The dam's construction highlighted the tension between energy needs, environmental concerns, and social impacts, making it a salient case in the discussions surrounding large infrastructural projects. 2. Brahmaputra River Dams, India. The proposed construction of several dams along the Brahmaputra River, which flows from Tibet into India and Bangladesh, has raised considerable controversy and opposition. One notable project is the Subansari Lower Hydroelectric Project in Arunachal Pradesh, which is designed to have a capacity of 2,000 megawatts. Environmentalists in downstream nations, particularly Bangladesh, have expressed concerns about the potential ecological consequences, including altered river flow, sediment transport issues, and impacts on fish populations. The geopolitical implications are significant as India and Bangladesh worry about water management and the potential for conflict over shared resources. The ongoing debates around these projects reflect the challenges of balancing development, ecological health, and regional stability in river basin management. 3. Nirmada Valley Project, India. The Nirmada Valley Development Project, initiated in the 1980s, aimed to construct a series of dams on the Nirmada River to provide hydroelectric power, irrigation, and flood control. The most notable dam from this project is the Sardar Sarovar Dam, which has a capacity of 1,450 megawatts. The project has been highly controversial, leading to significant social and environmental conflicts. It resulted in the displacement of thousands of local communities, particularly indigenous people, and has been criticized for inadequate rehabilitation measures. Environmental activists spearheaded by movements like the Nirmada Bachao Andolan have raised concerns about the ecological impacts, including changes to local biodiversity and the river ecosystem. The Nirmada case exemplifies the complexities of large-scale infrastructure projects, highlighting issues of human rights, environmental justice, and sustainable development. Future outlook: predictions for the Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower project. The Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower Project, with its ambitious 10 gigawatt capacity and a budget of $3.1 billion, is poised to be a significant milestone in China's renewable energy landscape. As the project gears up for implementation in 2024, several critical phases will shape its trajectory and influence future energy policies, regional dynamics, and environmental conservation efforts. This overview presents predictions and potential implications for the project's future. 1. Successful phase implementation and operational efficiency. The project will unfold in 5 critical phases, focusing on dam construction, turbine installation, and environmental monitoring systems. Predictions indicate that if these phases are executed on schedule, the dam could commence operations by 2028. The construction of robust infrastructure and the installation of advanced turbine technology will likely position the project as one of the most efficient hydropower facilities globally. This efficiency will contribute to national energy security and help stabilize the energy supply for peak demand periods. Promoting economic growth in the region. 2. Economic growth and job creation. The project is expected to significantly stimulate the local economy in Tibet, creating thousands of jobs in engineering, construction, and ancillary industries. Predictions suggest that by 2030 the project could enhance regional GDP by up to 5%, particularly through improved infrastructure and investment in related sectors such as logistics and trade services. Additionally, as local industries thrive, there will likely be a ripple effect on community development, raising living standards and providing better access to resources. 3. Enhanced renewable energy integration. As the Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower Project nears completion, it will play a crucial role in integrating other renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind. The project is expected to facilitate a 20% increase in renewable energy share in the regional energy mix by 2030. This synergy will not only enhance energy stability but also position China as a leader in renewable energy technologies, potentially enabling the export of clean energy solutions to neighboring countries. 4. Geopolitical implications and regional cooperation. The project's location along the Yarlung Zangbo River, which flows into India and Bangladesh, presents geopolitical challenges and opportunities. As concerns about water management and ecological impacts arise, it is predicted that China will engage in diplomatic discussions with its neighbors to address these issues. By 2025, regional cooperation frameworks may be established to ensure that downstream countries have a voice in water resource management and to mitigate potential conflicts. This collaborative approach could lead to agreements that enhance trust and foster mutual benefits among the countries involved. 5. Environmental monitoring and ecological balance. Given the project's emphasis on ecological sustainability, robust environmental monitoring systems will be pivotal. Predictions indicate that by 2026 these systems will be operational, ensuring compliance with ecological standards and protecting local biodiversity. Continuous monitoring will help in assessing the project's impact on the environment, allowing for adaptive management strategies to address any unforeseen ecological challenges. This proactive approach could serve as a model for future large-scale infrastructure projects. Balancing development with environmental stewardship. 6. Innovations in engineering and disaster resilience. The challenges posed by the region's seismic activity will necessitate innovative engineering solutions. Predictions suggest that the project will pioneer new standards in disaster resilience and structural safety. By 2030, advancements in engineering techniques and materials developed during this project may set a benchmark for future hydropower initiatives worldwide, influencing global best practices for projects in similar geological contexts. 7. Long-term impacts on climate goals. The Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower Project aligns with China's broader climate agenda, aiming for carbon neutrality by 2060. By significantly reducing reliance on coal and enhancing the renewable energy portfolio, The project is predicted to contribute to a 15% reduction in carbon emissions in the region by 2035. This progress will not only advance China's domestic climate goals but may also influence international climate negotiations by showcasing the potential of large-scale renewable projects as viable solutions to climate change. Conclusion. The Yarlung Zangbo River Hydropower project is set to be a transformative initiative with far-reaching implications for energy policy, regional economics, and environmental sustainability. As it advances through its critical phases, the project serves as a litmus test for China's commitment to sustainable development and its ability to navigate the complex interplay of economic growth, ecological balance, and international relations. The successful execution and management of this project could mark a significant step toward a greener future, positioning China as a global leader in renewable energy.